What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. And in this video, we have to have another serious discussion about the hobby, the sports card hobby, as some things have come up and I really want to address it, or at least give my opinion about it. And I've already had a similar discussion where I talked about addressing people's opinion about hobby shops in the sports card community. And just recently, the other day, Geoff from Sports Card Investor made a video about his thoughts on the negativity and drama in the sports card community and the sports card hobby. And obviously, with this platform being significantly larger than mine, he was able to get his message out there. And I just want to react to 2 points that he brought up about it. I'm going to play it for you just in case you haven't seen this video. And if you haven't, I strongly recommend you see the full video in its entirety, because he really does hammer home a lot of great points in his video. There's just 2 of them that I really want to discuss, because as a card shop owner, hobby shop owner, being a businessman, I feel like these points kind of hit a little different for me than it may for you. However, with everybody, myself included, and you watching the video being a sports card collector, I feel like this is something that kind of relates to us all. So let me just play the couple clips here. I'll play the first one that I want to show you, and then I'll react to it.
To love the sports card hobby. I wake up every single morning feeling so fortunate that I have been able to build an entire business around sports cards. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? That was like my dream since when I was 10 years old, to be able to build a business around sports cards. And here I am. I've been able to do it. And there are those of you watching, dealers, breakers, others of you who have built businesses around sports cards as well, whether it's your full-time profession or whether it's just something you're doing on the side. So many of us have had the fortune of doing it. And even if you haven't built a business around...
Let me fix my mic. So when he mentions how fortunate he is to have built a business on sports cards, I completely relate to that. And I am also very fortunate. I'm blessed, in matter of fact, not to own my own business or to be my own boss, which are all great things, just to be able to kind of control my own life and my own destiny in this space. I mean, when I was younger, I used to collect all the baseball cards, and then I eventually ventured into football and basketball. I'm talking about when I was like 10 years or, younger, right? And I never once saw myself owning a sports card shop. Never. But my dad owned a convenience store for 40 years, so it's almost like in my blood to own my own business. What that was going to be, I had no idea. Just like most people, we take a break from sports cards. I did around high school and, my undergrad at Springfield College. But then you kind of recognize that, hey, sports cards is picking back up again, around like 2018 or so. At least for me, that's when I kind of got back into it. And next thing you know, it's like, wow, I want to be in sports. I want to own my own business. What can I do? And then, I realized, wow, sports cards, awesome. I'm making a little bit of money on it. All the experiences, all the great experiences I had when I was a kid going to sports card shops, going there, looking at all the cool, expensive cards, picking out some packs. I want to reinvigorate that experience for kids, adults, older folks, and everybody in between. That's one of my main purposes of owning this card shop. Yeah, obviously being a business owner, I need to make money. I need to pay overhead. I got to pay the bills. Yeah, I know that. But honestly, one of my main foundational principles is to establish a community cornerstone and an atmosphere for people of any sport, any trading card game to come on down to the shop, feel comfortable, feel safe, feel welcomed, invited to experience and spend time here. And again, I know I need to make money as a businessman. I get that. But I've never pushed a product on somebody. For those that have come to Murph's Cardtown Sports Shop, you know for a fact I have not pushed a single product on you. We'll have a conversation. I'll give you my thoughts and opinions about it. I'll kind of steer you in the direction that I think is best for what you're feeling and your perspective. I have never, not once, said to somebody, oh, buy this card. Please buy this card. You should buy this card. Or buy this box of cards. You should definitely buy this box of cards. I've never done that. Obviously, for people that I've become really good friends with here at the shop and that I've gotten closer to, I'll joke about it. But typically, newer people, maybe people that I don't have that relationship with yet, I've never pushed anything on you. I've been professional. I've been friendly. And I think that's very important as a business owner to be able to run a business without the main mindset of, oh, I got to sell that box. Oh, I got to sell this card in order to make $100 or $200, whatever. And I think a lot of people kind of have that misconception about hobby shop owners, which some hobby shops may have that principle or that, unwarranted moniker per se. Now, I don't go to a ton of other card shops because I'm here almost 60 hours a week at Murph's Card Town Sports Shop. So I'm not going to speak for them, and I'm only speaking for myself. And I would like to think that I don't push any products on people, regardless how much it costs, regardless how desperate I am to make money or how much I want to make. That's just me. And being a card shop owner, a hobby shop owner, I'm trying to give you the best experience possible when you walk into my shop. And I think a lot of people have negativity towards card shops because they may be expensive, they may be pricey. And I've addressed this before in the other video that I talked about. You'll be able to find that same box for $10 cheaper on eBay. That's fantastic. Then you got to pay for shipping, taxes, unavoidable, but taxes. Then you maybe have to pay a processing fee. Then you got to wait a week or so for it to come in the mail. Meanwhile, you just pay the extra $10. And I'm just using $10 as an example. You get it right then and there. You get to rip it right then and there. We can share that experience if you pull something fantastic, rather you sitting at your dining room table all alone. And you pull this fantastic card. Is your girlfriend really going to share that experience with you? Maybe. I don't know. So I just wish people would do more research or at least experience my card shop before they kind of lump in my card shop with everybody else's. Because again, I'm not going to talk about this card shop with that card shop. I'm only going to talk about Murph's Card Town Sports Shop. And unfortunately, my shop does kind of get lumped in to the negativity towards other card shops. And I don't think it deservingly should be involved. Now, the second point that I want to kind of bring up from Geoff is he talks about thanking people in the sports card community. Now, before I play the little clip here, I'm not going to say, oh, you need to thank me more, or me looking for more thanks from people. I get a ton of appreciation from everybody that walks into my shop. So that is not the purpose of this clip. I like to think that I'm very appreciative, but I don't think I'm appreciative of others outside of the card shop, right? Other hobby shops, maybe other influencers, people posting their cards online and just be like, wow, that's such a cool pull. Thanks for, buying a box here at the shop. I'd like to think that I do it, but do I need to be more appreciative of those people? Anyways, let me just play this clip real quick.
And what we can do, what I need to do more of, is thank them more. I need to do more of this. We should all be doing this. We should all be thanking all of these people that are doing this, not for the money, not for the publicity, but just because they love doing it. They all deserve thanks. Let's all make an effort to thank these people more often.
And I think the point that Geoff's trying to get to is, people in society are very selfish. They're very to themselves, whatever reason. I mean, I'm an introvert, but when you guys come to the shop, you have no idea.
A few moments later.
Trying to get back to what I was trying to say before customers came into the shop is that if we can all be appreciative of each other in the sports card community, then it's only going to help the community grow even further. Yeah, I understand there's going to be bad experiences and there's going to be drama for fakes or getting screwed in a deal or having someone that's not being able to negotiate, in a proper way or in a respectful way. Like, I understand there's going to be those instances, and those should be brought up and discussed accordingly. so people can be educated to avoid those. However, the thing that I believe the hobby lacks is recognizing the health that there is in this hobby. Like, a lot of hobbies may seem to be very unhealthy. I know sneakers, for example, a lot of people are always trying to go to like Foot Locker, get it for retail and flip it to make, 3 times the amount of money. And people do that with sports cards by going to Target, getting it for retail and flipping it for 2-3 times more. Like, I understand that, and I think we all do. But if we can recognize the health and the amazing part of this hobby, then I believe it can really take the sports card community and the hobby itself to the next level. And you guys know me. I've said it a million times and I preach it here at the shop all the time. I try to be the biggest advocate for a happy and healthy sports card hobby. So hopefully this discussion video was able to help you open up your eyes, maybe recognize a little bit more. Maybe you already understood the points that I made, and again, the points that Geoff made from Sports Card Investor made in his video. Again, I strongly recommend you go checking out the full video. I will leave a link to it in the description of this video if you have not seen it already. But that's going to do it for this one. I would love if you could please leave all your thoughts down in the comment section below. I want to know how you feel about the current state of the sports card community and the sports card hobby. Do you think it's healthy? Do you think it's happy? Do you think it's negative? Is there a lot of drama? Let me know down in the comment section. And if you did enjoy this video, please leave a thumbs up on it and hit that giant red subscribe button, as I would greatly appreciate the love and support by subscribing. But that's going to do it for this one. You guys know that I love you, and I will catch you in the next one. But between now and then, you guys know that I love you. Ooh. That's going to do it for this one. I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. But between now and then, you know that I love you, and I will always see ya.